this patch. Alright, start off with the items. I'm running 5-piece Julianos, Nerdhorn and Sharpened on the main hands. Back bar preferably would be Restoration Staff of Julianos for the 4-piece, but I cannot find mine, so I've got this on here. I'm running Engine Guardians for the extra sustain. Due to being dual, I don't have the option of using Destruction Staff. Heavy attacks weave to sustain. I've got 2-piece on Julianos in the body. It's all infused. I'm also rocking 5-piece Emberplasm. Rock it in the waist and the legs at the moment because that's the pieces I got with the best stats. Alright, and jewelry is all blue because I've had really bad luck getting it for purple on vet. Nobody likes to run it, and it's difficult. And as you can see, I'm running 1 magic recovery and 2 spell damage. All my stuff is infused. Preferably, I do have a couple pieces that are not to par because of RNG luck. You all know how that is. Alright. Character. These are my stats sitting here, unbuffed. Spell damage goes up higher when the weapon damage procs. The burst is nice, and the spell critical is really nice, sitting at 50% spell critical. I've got just under 1900 magic recovery, which is really nice, thanks to Emberplasm, and just under 1000 stem recovery. Makes it really nice when you have to do your dodge rolls and CC breaks. I got 64 points in the Magicka. I'm using the Thief. If you don't want to use a Thief, because the recent changes done to it, you can run for max Magicka, the Mage. Or you can go with the Atronach for a little bit more sustain, since we are dual wield. I'm running Witch Mother's Potent Brew for recovery. Skills. I'm running Mage's Wrath for the burst. This will be your spammable. And it's got a really nasty execution attached to it. And I've chosen Fury's Wrath to go with additional damage to enemies nearby. You're running a Crystal Fragment for your CC, and this is your burst right here. If you're able to get this and time it with your Haunting Curse, most times it will set your Mage's View proc off for almost one-shot instant kill. I'm running Hardened Ward on the front bar due to some of the recent lag issues that have been going on, so it's a little more. I'm able to survive a little bit better and continue my burst. Haunting Curse. This is my dot that I apply. It's really nice. I love the double tick on it, and the AoE damage it does to anyone else's round is really nice too. Ring Power Surge for my major sorcery and spell damage increase, and it is nice to have the heals from it, though it's not really noticeable too much because we're not running like dots or anything besides Haunting Curse. I'm running Dawnbreaker since I do not have my Mage's Guild at 10 yet, otherwise I would be running Meteor on the front bar and would be Ice Common for the snare and the dot. Alright, back bar is Restoration. I'm running Healing Ward for your first damage shield. I got Streak for my hard CC / getaway skill. Hardened Ward here also, so I can keep my shields up. And I have on the same button swap as I do on the front bar, that way I don't get confused on which one it is. Rep Maneuver for getaway. This is just for traveling to get to and from places. Normally what I'll put here is Harness Magicka for other shield stacking, and the order of shield stacking is you would go Healing Ward, Harness Magicka, and then your Hardened Ward. Or actually, no, Hardened Ward, Healing Ward, Harness. And then I'm running Dark Exchange. Since I am running dual wield, it's nice to be able to get some of my Magicka back, and with a cheap cost to it, it's really easy to get it back with Emberplasm. It's almost infinite. I'm also running Absorption Shield Field on the back bar for the negate on enemies. Helps with some group play. I'm not running Destro on the back, so I don't have the ultimate. Another ultimate you could put there, I don't have it because I don't have my Restoration 50 yet, but would be the Restoration Ultimate. It's really nice for solo. You can't go wrong with the heal with it, and the 30% damage increase is very noticeable. It's really nice. Alright, and I'm running with, what is it, 5-1-1, 5 light, 1 medium, 1 heavy for the passives. I don't quite have it there yet, but I will be soon. Alright, champion points. In the tower, I've got 37 in the warlord, so I can get 15% break free cost reduction. Running 25 on Arcanist for the 14%. You could drop this down to 13% if you want and add points elsewhere, but I like the 14% is nice. Being dual wield. Mooncalf, I got it 32 points there for 8% stamina recovery to help out with that. So I can have the CC and the dodge rolls. I had the 2 points in shade were just random points I had left. I won't even put anywhere. I got Shadow Word, so I can reduce my block by 50%. This is not for like holding down block and 1vx fights. This is more for you see Crucifyd coming at you, or someone's leaping on you, or a meteor's targeted on you. You can selectively block things as they happen, like situational blocking. Reduces a lot of the damage you can take and makes you a lot more tankier with survival. I've got 37 points in the tumbling for the dodge roll, since I dodge roll a lot to get away from enemies. Alright, I got 56 points in Elfborn for the 20%. Increases your damage and healing criticals. It's really nice to have that. 75 points into Elemental Expert. It's not worth going next 25 points for 1%, thanks to the diminishing returns. Got 35 points into Soul Erosion for my penetration. And I've got 51 points into Mastered Arms for 90%. This helps increase the damage of all of your skills minus Haunting Curse into the dodge. But your Mage's Fury, your Crystal Frags, they all get increased because it's a direct damage. It's a single target. I don't have any points here. I always run 56 points Ironclad to get 20% damage from direct attacks. I feel like it's needed. I've got 23 in the Thick Skin for a 10% reduction from dodge. And then run 43 Elemental Defender for 10% reduction, and same with Hardy. Over here in Bastion, I've got 51 points in here for a 19% increase. I don't think it's worth dumping a whole bunch of extra points just to get an extra 6% increase when you can come over here and increase your overall damage from it. Alright, that is all the champion points. Alright, well, thank you for tuning in for my build. I will have future ones come out. The next one I'm going to be doing is I will go back into the old school roots and do a Destro staff, Resto staff build for Magicka Sorc. Alright, it's Crucefyd here. Thanks for tuning in.